I already know it's going to be an exciting season, and I love the cast. I think it's a very eclectic group and very dynamic cast with some amazing stories and amazing people. And I'm just happy to have been able to be a part of this one, and especially with such an amazing girl who I think is going to bring a lot to this amazing season.
I think it's the same for me too, because my dad was my coach my entire career. So I am used to having like a teacher / coach, but I've never really taken direction from anybody else. Like sometimes when anyone tries to tell me something, I'm like, well, what would my dad say? So it's like, yeah, it's going to be different. But I am, the other side of it, I am used to having a coach. So it's like, I will listen, and I think, I do take direction, hopefully, but it is different. It's different having somebody else fill those shoes.
Being a part of season 20, the 10th anniversary, is amazing. It's going to be great, and it's
a gold mirror ball. I kind of do like gold.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dug that too.
You have 5 silver ones. Like, you need a gold one.
Wow, I didn't look at it that way, but now I feel really underaccomplished now.
Well, I'm really excited to be on Dancing with the Stars. When the opportunity came to me, I was so excited, but then I immediately thought, am I going to be able to do this because of balancing school and living in New York? And I knew I wouldn't be able to move out to LA for 3 months. But then when I found out Derek Hough was my partner, he's actually doing a show in New York, so it works out perfectly. We'll spend the week in New York and then travel to LA Sunday, do the show Monday, take a red-eye back that night, and continue his show and then my school. And I think what I'm most excited about is performing. I think that was the thing that I miss most about gymnastics is I don't necessarily miss the 7 hours a day of training every day, but just to perform in front of millions of people again, and just the butterflies you get and the adrenaline rush and the cool costumes. And I'm really excited, as I've been part of GK for so many years and being able to design my own leotards, now I'm going to be able to also design some of my own costumes. So maybe I'll be able to combine those a little bit and take some of my Dancing with the Stars costumes into my GK collections moving forward and kind of integrate those. So it'll be really fun, and I think just the entire process is going to be a great opportunity. With my gymnastics background, I think it helps a little bit, but at the same time, I've never taken a dance class in my life. I think a lot of people think that I have, just because I was more of an artistic gymnast as opposed to being powerful and tumbling really high. But I think it definitely helps. But he did also say it puts more pressure on him because he knows that a lot of people are expecting more from us because I am a gymnast. There's also things like in our first rehearsal, Derek kept correcting my form and my technique, because a lot of the poses, my right hip goes one way, and really in dance it's supposed to go the complete opposite way. So it's a lot of muscle memory, and it's really trying to change that. Everything that I've done for 20 years, now I have to completely change it. We both love a good challenge, and this is definitely going to be challenging. I think I'm looking forward to the tango. A few of my floor routines were somewhat tango music, so they wasn't professional tango dancing or moves or anything, but the Argentine tango was really dramatic and serious, and that's something that I'm looking forward to. And maybe if there's a contemporary or type lyrical type dance, I'd love to do something like that. Yeah, I think it's really cool that it's such a variety of dances, and a lot of them are not my personality, so it's really going to take a lot to get me out of my shell a little bit, because I'm used to doing more serious things or more classical. I'm not really a salsa, well, I guess obviously I'm not a salsa dancer, but I've never really danced anything like that. I guess relating it to gymnastics, even a floor routine, it's more like poses. It's a pose here, and then you tumble. And so, there's no fluidity like a salsa, I guess, routine would be. So I think that's the one I'm a little nervous about, nailing that routine down. Hey everyone, I'm Nastia Liukin. Just want to let you know I'll be on Dancing with the Stars this season, so hopefully you can all tune in on Monday nights to watch and vote for Derek and I.